Welcome to the channel, everybody. I've let everybody know for a while that I went ahead and made a decision with everything going on in my personal life that I was going to take a step back from the multiple accounts that I've been running for quite some time. In the process of that, I did continue to collect calendars, dailies, those type of things. So I did pick up a few pulleys on each of the accounts, as well as a couple interesting things on the brand new account that I want to take a look at. And I thought we'd go ahead and see what a little over a month of not actually playing the game, but just purely logging in looks like over three different accounts. First off, let's go over here to the front row market and see. I got 140,000 pulleys for on this particular account just for logging in, because those were the calendar ones. I didn't do any of the missions or anything along those lines whatsoever. There are a couple deals in here. Honestly, on this account, just because I know eventually I do plan on pushing this account up. So what I'm going to go ahead and do here is I'm going to go ahead and take the front row one offer, and we're going to go ahead and grab the Mystic, and then we will go ahead and pick up two of the ISO gold offers real quick. And I'm going to show you exactly why we went ahead and did that. That actually gives us our second rank 4 6-star on this account. And that makes Tiger our second rank 4 on this account, meaning we only are one away from being able to go for that Paragon title. We do still obviously need to reach Thronebreaker first on this particular account, but being two rank 4s going into Thronebreaker sets us up looking pretty good at this point. And that's for not actually playing, that's just taking a break. But we also have something else I want to come over and look at as well. So like I said, we got 250 some crystals to go through here. Let's go ahead and pop these out. It was a great little quick smash through. It's kind of interesting to see what we were able to come up with just out of this. You know, a lot of it's going to be just small stuff. Most of it's going to expire and just going to turn into gold anyways, because I'll sell it off every day when I log in to see what hasn't expired, because we're going to let these accounts sit dormant for a little while until I can fully dedicate again to the game and the channel. So for right now, you know, a lot of this could have just sat there for a lot longer, but I just wanted to see what 1 month looked like. Obviously, we're pulling out a lot of different little event crystals and stuff that we picked up over the last month's worth of event. It'll be interesting. This was real interesting to really kind of look at as I went through it. Most of it's a lot of the boring crystals and stuff, but we did come up with quite a few new champions on each of the accounts. And I did this opening and this thought process without knowing that Kabam was going to do the new regulations on how to become all title progressions through Thronebreaker. And so this is kind of interesting. Now we're already over onto the second account, or third account. You know, obviously my main account and the one I've been running for years. This is the one that we started last summer, which is pretty much in the same spot that the other account was at. So we did the same thing with the pulleys on this one that we did on that one. We could have done Tiger on this account too, but we went ahead and did Hulk. And we're going to grab the ISO out of this real quick. Put as much of it into Hulk as possible. I do go ahead and fully get him ranked up out of the ISO I pull out of this crystal opening here. But you're going to see this gets really interesting knowing the information that I know now that I didn't know before I started this opening. Knowing the fact that just by leveling up a few champions, I could actually surpass needing to do certain parts of the story mode, really brings into play a lot of the stuff that just came out of these three openings. On this particular, on these two accounts, they're both at Cavalier. So getting those two rank 4 6 stars puts me 2 out of the 3 that I already had one on each, and getting my second one on each puts me to the point where now I'm only 3 away from being able to bypass story mode and go directly into Thronebreaker, which will make picking up resources a lot easier for those champions. And then we're going to add 3 more here, and Cosmic Ghost Rider there on at the end. So yet another champion that just absolutely changes that account, and another one. Now for the newer account, I came over, and when we started this new one a little over a month ago, we got a 30-day calendar on it right away. But then I turn around, and right as that calendar ended, I got another 30-day calendar. And this one actually, at the end of it, you're looking at 3 full 5 stars all the way up there, and then a 5-star Nexus with a rank 2 to 3 gem. Now that changes up quite a bit too, considering those 5-star rank ups mean I could actually bypass story mode on this account. So we're definitely going to be looking at this as an inactive account and seeing how far we can go just by collecting freebies throughout the coming months. Can we take this account all the way to Thronebreaker without touching another bit of story mode? Now, decisions were made on this one. Wasn't for sure. Could have definitely went for the rank up materials if I would have known what I know now. But looking at this, obviously, like I said, guys, we played it those 2 days, 20 hours, and then we set the account down. We haven't touched it again outside of collecting dailies. I have been collecting the Kabam market stuff for this account, where I did not do that for the first 2 accounts that we were looking at there. So this one did have more poolies to spend, as well as more daily crystals to open, but they are proven crystals. So, I mean, we're not even looking at high level. As a matter of fact, I wanted to show you guys, we still have not progressed at all from what we did over the weekend. Still 1 chapter left to do in Act 4 to even get through the first progression of it. So quite a bit that we could actually look at here with this new progression system that's came out. And again, I had no idea of this at the time that I recorded these videos. I decided I wanted to go ahead and just do this as an experiment, see what 1 month of just collecting crystals would look like. Now, obviously here, because these are proven daily crystals, we're getting a lot of 1, 2, and even a couple 3-star champions. But this is expanding the roster quite a bit. So that these all become dupes, which become more shards, which become more ISO and gold. We got some units there. This is that 5-star crystal off of the first 30-day calendar, which we got 5-star Hulk. That obviously does quite a bit in my hands, and in most players' hands, to be truthful with you. Looking at some 5-star shards, even 6-star shards, carbanium cores, which saves us on units, some more rank up material, all kinds of stuff. This, without even playing the game, we're looking at quite a bit. And like I said, again, some of this will end up just getting these sold off. But we bought so many 6-star shards for free just from logging in. So we're looking at a total of 4 6-stars on this account. And we have literally done nothing but log in and jump into that Kabam store as well once a day. So quite a bit can be done in this game now without even having to actually log in on a regular basis until you get up to the higher progressions. I mean, just looking at this account now, when you're looking at 4 6-stars on this account, multiple 5-stars on this account, we definitely are starting to get closer to those resources to be able to push those up. This next couple months is going to be interesting to see what we can do without actually playing on the game. And I think that's what we're going to do, is we're going to pay close attention to the other 2 accounts as well as this one, while putting most of my main focus on the main account. All these will be is just logging in once a day to grab the daily crystals and otherwise. Now, obviously, on the other 2 accounts, they are an alliance where their defense is studying war. So they are getting rewards from war wins and losses without having to actually do anything. Still helps out the alliance because they are bigger accounts compared to some of the people in those alliances. Um, but at the same time, it's really interesting to see what's coming out of this. So I think we're going to make this an ongoing thing. We're going to check in once a month on each of these accounts, open up all crystals, buy out any of the deals that are come from particular stores or events that go on over those time periods. Obviously, we'll have some of the alpha omega stuff, which I doubt we'll get much out of because I do think those are very participatory, where you do have to at least do the objectives. Obviously, if we'd done objectives on these accounts, we could have progressed even further because we would have gotten quite a bit more poolies than what we did. But it is really interesting, like I said, just to see what just logging in daily can get you at this point. Even on lesser accounts, considering how small this one is. So, guys, I think we'll go ahead, like I said, continue to check in on this once a month and see where that gets us, and see if maybe with this new progression system, if we can get the Thronebreaker without actually having to beat anything. So, guys, stay tuned. We will be updating you consistently on that. But until then, I hope everybody has a great day, a great night, and pulls a God tier champion soon. And until the next one, guys, I'll see you back soon. Love you. Peace out.